Hi, I'm back again. I'm finishing up my shopping trip and about to head on home to my children. Just super annoyed with everything and people with their inconsistencies. And I get like I don't mind people. I hate when people be loud and wrong, I guess. Like loud and wrong and loud and inconsistent and loud and like just, it's like if you could just be quiet for a moment, you might, and look in a different direction, you might actually learn something. And it may not necessarily change your entire outlook, but you can learn something. We can always learn something. As long as we're breathing, we can learn from each other, and there has to be room for other people who differ from you and their feelings and opinions and and all that. And it's so absurd and infantile to me when I look at how many of my friends, and I'm talking like real life friends and people that I really care for, just how stupid they are. I'm like are you serious? It's absolutely absurd and disappointing. And I don't know. And then like from the way I see things, I just feel like everybody is being played. And a lot of my friends, I feel like they're buying into it, and they're like, it's like they want to add fuel to a fire, that's already like, there's already this undercurrent of like anger and woundedness and all. And then like the media plays to that and adds fuel to the the fire, and the black people in this case like just jump right in there like, yes, and like take up the cause, and they do all the work for the people that want to keep us divided. And it's just a mess. And I'm like, y'all don't see this? Like, you don't see how you hurting yourself, how you hurting the very community that you claim you're for? It's asinine. It's just so ridiculous. I don't know. Sometimes like if I like some people will threaten. Different people have threatened all along, like, to move out of the country. I'm like, baby, go, honey, go. like like I don't know. I guess too, like, I have a little bit more like pride, I suppose, when it comes to like, if I'm gonna make a move, I'm gonna make a move. I don't have to announce it. I don't have to like like blah, blah, blah. I don't gotta do all that, because it don't look good. And not just because it don't look good, but it looks stupid, and then you just sitting right there, and you'll be there tomorrow and next week and next year. Like, come on, y'all. It's kind of embarrassing, I guess. Yeah, I be feeling like secondhand embarrassment. And it's so weird because for myself, when I have had my own personal guffaws, I choose to not get embarrassed. I just laugh at myself and keep it moving. But stuff like this, I just like, it's like, I feel so embarrassed, because I'm like, y'all, you're so blinded by your everything that you can't see past your own nose. And it's just, I don't know. I'm like, man, sometimes it's hard to be patient with other people's process, but you just have to, like they think they've arrived, I think I've arrived, we all like, you know, like, and it's like, okay, we just have to make room for each other to just be, and it's all right. We don't have to, like, somebody did another post where they was like, they'll see a post and they're like, okay, do I unfriend them and block them or educate them? And I'm like, who are you? Who do you think you are that you need to educate people? Like, is somebody paying you for that? Are you an educator by trade? Like, you know, like, then okay, educate. But like, seriously, it's so like, I'm right and everybody else is wrong. Oh, I can't stand that haughty, like, narcissistic. It's so disgusting. So disgusting to see. And then I don't know, social media is a bit tricky because people use it as their own, like, personal, like, soapbox kind of thing. But it may not, I don't know, unless you can, like, have some, like, finesse with it, may not really be the best place to you know, do that kind of thing. Because I've seen it done where it's done well, and what I'm seeing, like, these days is, like, by most is not done well at all. It's like a horrific mess, and then people get into arguments and fights online, and I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, fighting online? Really? No. Like, if I'm gonna fight, I'm gonna fight, like, physically. Like, are you kidding me? Nah, I'm not fighting nobody online. And so that's that's in part because I mean, if you gonna get so nasty or whatever where it gets heated like that, I want to come and find you, because I'm not for all that. I guess I don't know whether to say I'm old school, I don't know, Southeast DC, I don't know, but nah, I don't play that. You ain't gonna like pretend fight me online. No, come and have a conversation with me in person. You know, like, nah. So, like, people just, they make you want to just, like, reach out and touch somebody's face. But, oh, God. I don't know. It's just, I'm really finding it all just too much. So, I guess my last several videos have been of me kind of ranting a little bit about it all. But it's interesting. I find too, honestly, a lot of people just want to get stuff off their chest. They don't necessarily even want to look. They have no desire whatsoever to see what another person thinks or feels or whatever. They just airing out their stuff, but in doing, like, they're doing it in a way that's really just disgusting. And I'm like, man, like, these are grown people. Or I thought, like, you know, like, wisdom does not necessarily come with age. It does not. And I think I understand this one of the Beatitudes, when Jesus was talking about, like, the one that comes to mind is I'm thinking about whether I even want to talk about this actually, but I don't know, but I'm understanding. Yeah, I don't really feel like getting into that, but I'm understanding things better, and why some people see things in a more balanced way and others just don't. And it's a heart issue. It's a like, people's hearts are just messed up, and some truly just don't have a pure heart at all, you know. And for some, there's, you know, like, there's hope. It's just, I don't know, like, that's how I look at all of it. And you know, people want to give it labels like racism and all that, and then it bugs me, the whole black people can't be racist. And I'm like, I got racist people in my circle, like, and they're black. Like, what are you saying? Like, and then I think one of the arguments, or I know one of the arguments, is that you have to have like be in power to be able to like be racist towards another. And I'm like, one, what? And then two, I'm like, okay, my husband has a business. Like, he literally owns, in fact, several. So he can't be racist. Like, and then he could be racist without the business if he wanted to. Like, you know, like, I know plenty of black people, and these are things that black people don't want to admit. They just want to, I don't know, and I find that racist. I'm like, so much bigotry and hypocrisy. It's just disgusting. Like, you guys aren't even willing to like look at yourselves in the mirror. And the thing is, if we could all do that, no matter what the color and all, because that's not even like the issue. It's the heart. If you could just take care of your heart and really see to your own wounds and really seek healing and everything, you would remember how to love yourself. And like, what's inside, it comes out, you know, like, seriously, like, you squeeze the lemon juice comes out. And frankly, like, a lot of people that are being squeezed, and there's a lot of pressure and all, there's a lot of ugly coming out, because that's what's in them, you know. So it's a time of really finding out who people are. And it's been pretty sad, not all across the board, but because I don't see why this is so difficult either. I have one of my friends was talking about something having to do with people of different races, especially black and white, having discussions. And I said, I wonder if some of these people that are having these discussions, are they, and they're like turning out to be like horrible, like, are these people that they are in relationship with? Or is it just random people, like this white person, that black person, and you just putting them together to have a conversation? Is that what it is? Because your results are going to be different right off with that, you know? Because I was telling them, I have had conversations with several of my white friends, and it's been great. And it hasn't all been that we all agree. In fact, one of my dear friends, like, that's white, we don't agree very much. Well, no. Yes, we do. We agree. I was gonna say we don't agree very much at all, but that's not entirely true. We just don't agree on certain points. She grew up on the more conservative side, and she's now seeing a lot of them as that she grew up with as racist, and I grew up on the other side, and I see mine as racist. But it's interesting. But the conversations have not changed our relationship as far as our love for one another and respect for one another, and just being able to have a candid conversation about anything else, because we've laughed and, you know, whatever since, and it's fine, you know. So and then I have like, I mean, man, like, I have relationships with so many people that are white in particular, like my two dads. Like, I don't care about them being white at all. Like, you know, and it's just, they're my dads. I could call them anytime, and I do. Like, it's just, I don't know. So I don't share a lot of the views, and it's a lot of this stuff is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna go. My babies are outside, and one of them does not have on pants, but so I'm gonna go and take this food in the house. So I'll talk to you later, and I thank you for watching, and like, all that stuff, share, whatever. All right.